Hello, cruising world, gobble, gobble, happy Thanksgiving and all that stuff because it's around about Thanksgiving. What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for cruising. What else do you think I'm thankful for? Lots of other things, but mainly cruising's back, staff are back, crews back to work, and all that good stuff. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about a little port you may or may not have been to called Catalina. It's just off the coast of Los Angeles, and you're going to go there mostly if you're cruising on Radiance now, or coming up, not yet, soon, or Miracle. And if you're watching this in a few months, Radiance is already started. Anyways, I'll be on the first one. Woohoo! Lots of videos coming on the Radiance, so get ready for that. Anyways, back to the point in hand, which is Catalina Island. Now, your tender, it won't stop very far off. Lovely little videos I'm going to show you coming up soon. Is there a great deal to do on Catalina Island? No, it's very small. It's very European-esque when you look at it from the outside. If you're used to like looking at little places in like Portugal, Italy and stuff like that, it looks very much like that. So lovely little place. You go in there, there's plenty of shops, restaurants and everything to go do. Everybody rents golf carts. Most of the locals have golf carts because only a few cars are allowed. And if you don't live there, you can't rent a car. Only people allowed to have cars, as I understand it, are people that have lived there for a while. You have to apply and be on a list to get one. If somebody goes, the next one comes in. So golf carts everywhere. Anyways, I personally love to go hiking around there. There's some amazing hikes and some amazing views. And there's a few shore excursions you can do. But again, most people go into town, little Avalon area there, do some shopping, grab some food or whatever, or get the golf carts and drive around. So let's have a look and see what it looks like, shall we? Avalon. Not Roxy Music's Avalon. Who knows that song? More than this, my favourite song of all time, maybe. Love that song. Love Roxy Music. Yeah, Avalon. Now I'm going to hum it the rest of the day. And so are you if you know the song. But check it out. So here is a look at Catalina from the ship where it docks, so you can get a good idea. It's not very far out at all, so it's a very short tender. So it won't take you long to get alongside. So here we are getting off the ship. Hello, hello, I'm the first one on. So these are the tenders that you will get, upstairs and downstairs. I went upstairs because I don't want to get some video on the way in. There can be a bit of a wait because they will wait until this is full before it leaves. But again, here we are on the side of the ship. Getting ready to head into Catalina. So we've left the ship now. You can see another one coming in. As one comes in, another one leaves, as it were. So you can see again, we're just panning around how very close we are to the port. So it's a short tender. And now we've docked, and there's a quick pan around at the little port there. This is the main road you're going to walk down to get into town. So you can see everybody getting off. And then we come up this ramp, and you're going to see golf carts galore. They should rename this place Avalon the Golf Cart. Oh, look, people taking pictures. Whoop, whoop. And then coming up on the left, you're going to see the area you go if you did book a shore excursion, where you go to meet them through Carnival. One thing you won't see here are people selling shore excursions outside of Carnival. So that on the left there was where you would go to meet people. And you're just walking down this street into town. Coming up on the left, you'll see the first golf cart shop, or golf cart rental place, as it were. And they'll give you maps on where to go. We did the golf cart one time. It'll take you a while to get around everything, but there's a lot of places you can drive around in that golf cart. So you're just walking down here, and then in a second I'm just going to cut across the street to show you where the golf carts are. Obviously where we dropped you off is the same place the tender will pick you up to come back. There's your golf carts, so we're going to cut across there. And you can see this is the first place for golf carts, and there's another one just at the end of the street. The building you can see at the very end there is another golf cart place. So you'll continue walking down here. It's about a 5-minute walk to get into town. And there we are at the second golf cart place. Now, this little video stretch here is about 4 minutes of me walking you through Avalon, showing you the sights. There's the ship. So if you want to fast forward 4 minutes, if you don't really care about what's here, do it now. Because I'm just going to walk you down the street. And you're going to see a lot of golf carts. Oh, look, there's a golf cart. That's a local's golf cart, you can tell. And you'll see several people with their dogs and all that good stuff. But there are a lot of cool shops that you can go to down here, a lot of gift shops, restaurants. There are a couple of hotels here. People do come here other than cruise ship people. But there is a beach that I'll show you in a second as well. Well, not a second. After this, I'll show you a beach. We're just walking down here right now. This is one of the hotels coming up on the left. Actually, there is the beach, but I'll show you a closer up look of it in a while. There's a little pier there with some more shops and little restaurants in it. There's a bar, a real estate agent. You can see how much it would cost to live there. Ice cream shops, there's a couple of them. So as I said in the intro to this, most people will come ashore and either rent a golf cart or just come in and look around the shops for a little bit, grab lunch or whatever you want to do. I go for a hike, which after this little video here, I'm going to show you where you can go to get those hikes in. But we'll just keep walking there. There's the brew house, another restaurant. As you can see, it was a beautiful day today. We've actually never been there and not had a great day's weather. It was also perfect for hiking, as you're about to see, as we pass more shops. All sorts, gift shops, restaurants. But basically, when you come into town, this is about it if you're not going on a golf cart or doing an excursion. There's not much down the side streets. There's a few art galleries and stuff like that, but as far as like restaurants and touristy shops, most are close or just off of this. Down this street there are some art galleries. I remember we went looking one time. And then on the right hand side there's a couple of really nice restaurants. I remember we came here for my 50th birthday cruise and we went to a restaurant on the other side. Really cool seafood restaurant over there. And I'm mental blocking on the name of it. I should know that because I went there for my 50th, like I said. Anyways, we're coming up to the end here. Oh, look, there's a dog on a golf cart. There's a little market coming up on the left with more little shops and stuff. I do remember once we did a food tour coming up down here. It was not a ship tour, it was a locals tour. So you can look some tours up on like TripAdvisor and stuff. It was very cool. We went to like 5 or 6 different restaurants and had little snippets of food. There was like 6 or 7 of us on the tour. So there are some tours you can do other than Carnival. I've seen some of the big like Jeep car type deal. They open like big Hummer type cars driving around on the trail when I'm up there. So there are other tours you can do. Look on TripAdvisor. In the right side there, you see that building. That's what they call a casino. It's not a casino. It's just a big open theater area you can go into. So that was basically walking all the way up and down Catalina Boulevard, Avalon, sorry. And then here's a little beach area next to the pier. I was on the opposite side of the street earlier. Now, as I said, you can go hiking. You have to go to this trailhead place, which is on that main street just as you came down past the first lot of golf carts. You have to go register. You can also go online. I'll put the link in the comments at the end and tell them what trail you're going on. And then once you get the permit, you don't need to print it out. You can go off on your little hike. So there I am, just checking myself in, telling them what trail I'm going to go on. I go on one where you will basically go to that main street and you'll take a left and follow up past the golf course. And it's going to lead you to what they call the Botanical Garden area, which is basically right here. Now, you have to pay $8 to get in here. You don't have to, but you can go through and take a right at the end and it would take you to this garden to sky hike. And these are some of the views you get. Now, you don't have to go through that botanical garden. There is another way you can go, look at the maps, but it's going to add a couple of miles onto your hike. So when I get to the top of that first part, I'm going to take this East End road to Avalon. It's another 6 miles, but the views are spectacular. If you take the shortcut, so you don't have to pay that, it's not a shortcut, the $8, you're going to come down from this way, so you'll be from further up there. But there's the ship in the distance, so you can see how far up we go. And it's just a really nice hike. It's not too difficult, it's not too much, not too many hills or anything like that. It's a gentle hike with amazing views. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's certainly not difficult. And you just get some phenomenal views from up there. So this is our alternative, what we like to do, because we've done Catalina like 4 or 5 times. So we're not doing a golf cart anymore. This will take you to places where the golf carts cannot go. They can't come up here. But again, there are some excursions you can do locally that will bring you up here in the big open deck Hummer type vehicle cars. I see them every time I do these trails. So yeah, that's a look at some of the trails. I'm going to show you a map of the hike area in a second, but we had a bit marine layer this day, as you can see. So this is basically the map of the whole island with all the trails. You can see them in the color there going around. I'm going to show you a zoom in a second, but I'm doing the one in the bottom right hand corner. Basically that whole loop is what we're doing here, and it's going to be about 8-9 miles total for everything. Yeah, that one right there. It's a bit blurry, I know, because I zoomed in too much, but the yellow line is pretty much where I went from the top to the bottom. But the very top of it we didn't do. But I kind of took a shortcut where those green dots are and came out the top of the green dots and took a left and went back around to Avalon. There you go. So there you go. Avalon. I would actually play the song in the background if I could, but the video wouldn't be allowed to go up because they say our copyright stole it. So instead I'll just hum it in the back of my head. Avalon, Roxy Music, great song. Anyways, very well produced as well. Very well produced they were for all their songs. But that's Catalina for you. Again, not a great deal to do, but a beautiful little place to go visit. A lot of people will, after they've been a few times, probably stay on the ship when they go there, or pop ashore, grab an ice cream or something, because the tender's a bit of a pain sometimes for people. But I love it. I love my hiking, so I'll go hiking there every time. I hike so I can party. How else do you think I get this svelte figure maxing out the Cheers program every day? Anyways, subscribe if you'd like to. Go to Catalina if you can. And if you want to join my Facebook page, my cruise tips and advice page on Facebook, I'll put the link in the comments after this. Other than that, keep watching. Thank you. See you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.